Too thin, too thick, too bushy, non-existent. These are the problems that face people with eyebrows.
That's
Most
right.
of us have those.
That's right.
And fortunately, we've got some people who know the bottom line about our upper brows. And one of them, of course, is Miss Gorgeous Kathy Garza from Mark Pardo Hair,
Thank you,
Skin,
Nikki.
Body. I love saying hair, skin, body, so I love it. I think it's so great.
Yes.
And she's going to give us the lowdown, so I'm so happy to have you here.
Yeah, I know. I missed you last week, actually.
I know. Well, we won't even go back to that.
Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. And you know, you are a great example of, you have the Kardashian kind of eyebrows, by the way, and that's like the ideal these days.
There you go.
Why are eyebrows so important?
Well, it frames the face, it complements the face, it gives you an expression.
Yeah.
And I also think that, you know, it could actually be a negative thing if you have them wrong. And for me, you know, when people say, "Do you remember my name?" I say, "No, but I remember your eyebrows and your hair color."
I love it. Well, how do you start the process at Mark Pardo with your eyebrows? What's the process?
Yeah, basically a person comes in like yourself and you have the appointment and they ask you, what's your goal? What would you like to do? Let's have a consultation. I always like to ask, are you on any extreme exfoliation? Retin-A, Renova, Accutane? Because then I would not want to go ahead and wax the eyebrows. I'd want to tweeze and design them. We still can do it. It's the same, except there won't be any wax involved. And then, of course, we look at that and we measure the eyebrow. You want to make sure that they're not going to be really far apart, because that actually will make the eyes look like they're far apart from the face. We want to make sure the angle on the arch is going to be perfect, and the length is not going to be past here at all.
So you don't want it okay, that's good to know. That's what I was wondering, is how far do you want them to go?
Right.
Let's look at the video while we talk, because I want people to see. Okay, so what are we watching here?
Now, this young lady is in her 20s, and at this time, she is wanting to, have a nice makeup application. So we want to have the lid, wide, and we want to have the arch just right for her. And Natalie is actually waxing with the hard wax and muslin, and as she puts the finger on top of it, that's just so that will help to lessen the sting. And as you can see, she's brushing them and trimming them, which is very important because the hair grows just like on the head, and you want to always keep them nice and neat so they'll be easy to design. She's filling them in just to make sure that it has that perfect brow look, and it's, as you can see, she combs them.
I love that.
Yes.
See, I need to do that better. I mean, can modifying your eyebrows give the illusion of your face actually lifting?
Absolutely. And again, also with maybe a nice concealer, we brush them in. So yes, definitely. It actually like lifts the eye. If a person has brows that are really right in this area here, it's going to kind of close up the eye. Once you take it off, it cleans it up and it looks really nice and open.
See, because I have a heavier lid, and I know I like my arch to be a little higher because then it brings my eye up.
Sure. And another trick with that is to put a really light color right on the arch. It actually kind of lifts and opens up the eye.
That's a highlighter?
Yes. I would do like a nice light color for you. Go with like a white to a cream. That will actually open up the eye and arch the brow a little bit more.
That's great. And we have another video because I want people to see everybody's eyebrows are different, like our hair. Our hair grows differently.
Yes.
So now she has a little bit of thicker eyebrows.
Yes, they're nice and full. And at one point, this young lady had very thin brows.
Really?
So you can actually, like I said, what is your goal? Would you like to, she came in with really thin brows and she says, I really want them thick. Well, okay, this is what we'll do. Every 3 weeks, I want to see her coming back. I'll fill them in for her with the design she likes, teach her how to do that. And as you can see now, they're nice and full, and the arch and everything is perfect. As you can see, the length is good. She's brushing them, trimming them, and that's basically the maintenance and the design and what an esthetician does at Mark Pardo's.
That's fantastic. And I mean, I've had my eyebrows waxed there. Fortunately for me, I tweeze on the inside and I just wax a little bit on the top.
Sure.
So you really just clean them up. Is there one particular look that's more in now than another? Because I know at one point it was the real thin, like when Pamela Anderson had the real thin.
Oh, yeah.
And now the Kardashians kind of brought back a little bit of a thicker look. And what do you think?
Well, what I like to do is the shorter the hair, the width of the eyebrow should be a little bit thicker. I feel, and it's always really beautiful to see that natural look on little young ladies, a natural look just taking off in this area here, maybe right here. For women my age, of course, they're really sparse. I'm in the 50s, they're sparse. You want to design them to where they have a nice lift, to where it says that, I am accommodating, that I'm not, no brows. If you don't, it fades on the face.
And let's talk about age, because does age matter in your choices for how you do your eyebrows? Because I know we actually have a video of another woman getting her eyebrows done in a different age group, and I think that's an important point to make.
Yes, most most women in the 50s, and this has just been my personal experience doing brows, we have sparse. You know, our hair, you know, on the brows gets white, actually.
Right.
So you might want to do another service we call eyebrow tinting. We can tint them to where it's the base color of your hair.
Perfect.
Brown, blonde, you know, not black. I don't think black is real good for women our age.
Well, she's got lighter hair, and
Right.
her eye, so when your hair is that light, you would recommend a little bit of a darker brow, right?
Well, we'd actually go with the base color of the hair to make it look really natural, because one thing you don't want to do is make it look, you know, like really scary.
Right.
So, you know, and, you know, women like my age, also in the 50s, this young lady is, or this lady's in the 50s, you know, she wants a natural look. Because at this point, what we really want to enhance is the eyes and the lips in the 50s, definitely.
Well, they all look fantastic.
Yeah, they sure do. Great job, of course.
You really make a good point about eyebrows being so important for framing the rest of your face. And going back to what you just said about makeup application and cores, let's tell everybody what's going on this weekend.
Okay, not only is it going to be all those runs, but this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, is the last day of our Cottonwood location and it's really going to be kind of sensitive for me. I opened it up in '96 with Mark, and I will be there from 2 to 6 along with a couple other makeup artists. We're going to be making you even more beautiful.
Fabulous.
And we will close our doors for the last time on Sunday.
And merge with cores.
Yeah,
so
we're
cores
merging with
bypass
cores.
not going anywhere. Not going anywhere.
It actually was the goal. It was the goal to create this larger salon in a more convenient area for people. And, you know, they're going to have all the spa services. All the service providers have been relocated there. So please come and visit us.
And I want to mention that we're going to be talking later about the breast cancer walk, which originates at Cottonwood. So if you go for a walk, you want to go to lunch with the girlfriends after, go to Mark Pardo, Hair, Skin, Body, get a touch-up. It's perfect.
Yeah, and hand massages. And all the products are 40% off. So if you need to have your Aveda products, now's the time. Candles, skincare, hair
40% off?
40% off the products. And if we don't have something there, we'll give you a coupon to go get some at the Coors location. If you buy 3 products, 20% off.
Yay.
If we don't have what you need. Most definitely.
Let's take a look at where you need to go.
Everybody for, you know, supporting us for the last 15 years at the Cottonwood location.
And Kathy, thanks for being with us as always. We love having you.
It's so much
fun. I missed you.
Thank you
and
so
this
much.
is where you need to go, right on your screen. Check it out.
Good luck for everybody with their walks this weekend. Walk safe.